everybody, how you doing today? Welcome back for a DP with me, and I am going to be doing a little bit more on this Irish coffee painting from Home Craftology. And I think since the last time that we worked on this, I've done a little bit more here in the cup area. I've done a little bit more fill-in over here, and I've done a little bit more of the flower. Today we're going to be doing the small A letter, which is going to be a little bit down here and up in here. I am noticing on this, I think I mentioned it last time, I am noticing some popping on this. So I really love this picture, but the canvas is very soft. And the glue, it's sticky, but I feel like it shrunk the canvas. It pulled it together a little bit tight, so that's why I feel like I'm having some popping issues. So I might have to seal this afterwards, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm using my Nix's Notions green tray that I use all the time, and it's super dirty. I have to clean it up, but and I'm using tweezers because it's a square diamond painting, and with square diamond paintings I tend to use tweezers more so than a pen. So the small A is number 39. So let me grab this. This has 40 colors and a lot of symbols. So I don't know how much of this over here you can see. I've got, it looks like 10 of them are symbols. And some of them are a little bit hard to see. I guess if you use the light pad it might be easier. I'm not good with a light pad because backlight actually makes it a little bit more difficult for me to see. So I use more overhead light. And I do have the camera zoomed out because I like to jump around. So I don't want to zoom into a certain area and then jump around and not pay attention and not move the camera. So this is a pretty blue color, which is the small A. And you know, this company, Home Craftology, it popped up, an ad popped up I think on my Instagram. When I was looking at some Instagram feeds and stuff, and so it popped up for me, and I was like, hey, you know what, why not try it out? Because I like to try out different companies. With diamond painting getting more and more popular, God, I can't think of the word, more and more popular, I feel like there's more companies that are coming out that aren't just distribution companies, right? Because most of the budget-friendly places that we get diamond paintings from are most likely distribution companies. They all typically have the same stuff, and it all really depends on which company you like to deal with better, you know, which has better pricing, which has better shipping, which has better customer service, because I feel like they all kind of get them all from the same place. So when a company comes out and it says that it's got its own diamond paintings, I really am interested in it. Now with this company, Home Craftology, I'm not sure if they have legally licensed stuff, honestly. I didn't really research it. I tried to get a picture that didn't look like you know, something I've seen from premium companies. Can't tell you if this was something that was licensed or not. I don't know if it has anything on here. Doesn't really say anything, so I can't tell you if it was licensed or not, or if it was like a stock photo that they used. But I think it's cute, and I love coffee a lot. I drink it all day long. I really do. I drink it all day long. And I prefer hot coffee to any cold coffees or anything like that. But yeah, I pretty much drink it all day long. I like warm drinks. And tea, I like tea a lot too, but tea tends to aggravate my my acid reflux. Is that what it's called? My heartburn. So tea aggravates that more than coffee. I don't know why, because I think coffee might be more acidic than tea. But for some reason it aggravates me a little bit more, so I tend to only drink that on occasion. If you see my head in here, it's because I do have a glare with all these lights on. I do have a glare, so I might be leaning into the camera angle, so, you know, bear with me on that. But like I said, I don't use the light pad. I like the overhead light. I see a lot better with it. Just does cause a lot of glare. So how's everybody doing? I haven't asked that yet. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you guys are, I don't know what I was gonna say. I like had 3 thoughts in my head at one time, and I'm like, I got confused. Oh, I do want to say that thank you guys for being patient with me last week. I don't know, like every time that, so my laptop is old. I've talked about this before, and I need to get a new PC. And so a couple of times last week when I went to render my video, my laptop decided to freak out, and I got a screen that said that my hard drive wasn't installed, and I was like, what the crap? And it's happened a couple of times now, which really bothers me. It concerns me, I should say. So so I had that a couple of times when I was trying to render a video, and then when I finally got that all fixed, I went to upload video, my video, and the computer decided to restart in the middle of it. And I had gotten up, like I put it on to upload it overnight, because a lot of times it takes like an hour or something. It takes like an hour for it to upload, like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, depending on the length of the video. And so I'm just checking my, I'm using my hand to block some of the glare so I can see if I see any other spots. Yeah, so I let it was uploading overnight, and I went to bed, and I woke up the next morning, and I didn't have a lot of time before work, so I looked to check to make sure that it uploaded, and it didn't, because my computer decided that in the middle of uploading it, it was going to restart itself. And I didn't lose internet connection or anything like that over the night. I didn't lose power, anything like that. So I don't know what happened in the middle of the night for my computer to decide to restart. And so the way that YouTube is, and I don't know if this is every streaming service or whatever, but the way YouTube is, when you are in the middle of, or when you go to upload something, a pop-up comes up on the screen and it tells you don't click out of that box or don't close that box until it's done, at least uploaded and done the standard definition. Don't close the box, right? Until it's done with that. And so I guess it had shut down and restarted in the middle of that. So even though it kept saying that it was uploading on my studio, my YouTube studio page, it was not uploading anymore because that little box had been shut down. So I didn't have time before work to fix it, so I had to wait until after work. And yeah, it was just a big old pain. Big old pain is pretty much what it was. So I didn't get to upload as many videos as I wanted last week. But that's okay. I mean, stuff happens. So thank you guys for being patient with that. And I appreciate it. I do. I really do. Alright, I'm not seeing any little A's anymore right away, so I'm gonna switch over. Oh, I see, now I see some. It always happens when you go to put your drills away, then all of a sudden some pop up and you see them. I do that a lot. I have a lot of single empty spots, like down here. Well, not a lot anymore, but I do have some floating around down here because I missed them before I put my drills away. Alright, so there's that little A there. Let's see. What else can I talk about? What color do I want to go to next? I think the ampersand is probably the best one to go to next, which is this one here. Oh, that's pretty pink. I'm gonna go to that. So I've put in some applications to find another job, which is good, but you know, it's kind of stressful after not looking for a job for quite some time. You know, I realize I don't even have a resume built up or anything like that, so it's a little bit stressful. And I'm just looking for something part-time, and then it's like, you know, well crap, because I don't want anything leadership wise. I don't want to go into another company in leadership. I honestly just want a job that I can just go do my 8 hours or whatever it is and come home. And my husband had said, you know, I can work part-time. I mean, I understand I have to hit a certain dollar amount, so every month to help not only with the bills but also to keep getting stuff for the channel. So I know that I have to hit a certain dollar amount, and but I am just looking for something part-time. So with that, it's like you find out that it's almost, with the experience that you have, it's almost harder, or at least it seems harder to get a job, because now you're in a situation where they're like, oh, well, you're overqualified. It's like, but it doesn't matter. I'm asking you for this job here because I don't want to do the stuff that the majority of my qualifications are good for. I don't want to run a store. I don't want to supervise a department. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't worry about those skills. It's only going to help me, you know, help me do this job better. So don't worry about it. If all I want to do is, you know, run a cash register or something, then, and you need the help, then give me the damn job, right? That's how I feel, but I understand they've got their own ways of doing things and stuff like that, but I just wish it was easier. It doesn't make things easy. I mean, I guess I could go to like a recruiting center or something like that and just tell them, look, this is all I want to do. Find me something there. I could probably do that. However, I want something close to home as well, because I don't want to pay for an Uber to go all over town. I want to be able to take either a short bus ride or even better walk to work and then come home, and I only want to work a few days a week. I mean, I'm happy. I would be even happy just working like 4 days a week or something, but I don't want to do, or I could do 5 days a week if it was like, you know, five hours a day or 4 hours a day, something like that. I'd be okay with that too. But I don't know, maybe you know, the older you get, I guess the harder it is for you to get a job, and then wanting to go part-time probably makes it a little bit more difficult. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. I overthink things a lot, but from what I understand, that's a female trait. I think a lot of women overthink things. I'm not saying that guys don't either, but guys are, I think men are, a male mind is more logical, if that makes sense. Like, well, practical, not logical, but practical. They kind of, from what I've, and this is just me, from the people in my life that I've known, it seems to me like women just seem to overthink things a lot, myself included. Like I said, I kind of overthink things to a point of detriment sometimes, which isn't good, but I'm working on it. You know, we're all just a work in progress, right? I want to get a t-shirt that says that, work in progress. That way everybody will know, look, I'm not done yet. I'm still learning, still growing. I think I'll always be a work in progress. Yeah, probably. Let's see. What else? Oh, I've got what was I gonna say? I've got some cool things, hopefully, in mind to show on the channel. I just did, the last video I did was, you know, just showed some of my completions and everything, and I haven't done the clock yet from FG Normal, because I want to get, I'm thinking with that, I want to get a framed canvas, you know, or like a stretched canvas that's already on a frame, and then I'm going to glue that canvas to it and let that dry before I diamond paint it, and then I'll seal it after that, and then put the clock hardware and stuff on it. So I want to do that way, and then I can show it to you guys. what it looks like afterwards, but I gotta get a frame and everything for it, and I haven't done that yet, so. But I want to put that up in my office because I don't have a clock in here. I just have, like, you know, look at my laptop or whatever for the time. But I like having physical clocks. I guess maybe it's my age. I don't know. I just like the old school stuff, you know. I miss having. I miss not necessarily simpler times, but simpler as in the, you know, maybe technology. Like when I'm at home, I barely even look at my phone or anything like that. Like I don't mess with it at all, really. Even when I'm out, honestly, I don't really pay attention to my phone. I miss the days where I miss simple things like, you know, when I was a kid, because we didn't have cell phones or anything like that, you know, I had everybody's phone number memorized. I had, you know, like I feel like my memory was better. And then we get phones, we get, you know, all this technology and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden we don't have to remember that stuff. Not saying that we're, you know, not as smart as we used to be, because we are, but we aren't forced to remember anything anymore because cell phones have taken over our memory pretty much, you know, outside of just personal experience. Any, you know, if we have to remember addresses or phone numbers or anything like that, or like even you know, what hours a store is open or something like that, we don't have that need anymore. Everything is just right there on the phone, so I kind of miss it. I miss the old school stuff. Again, it might just be my age. I mean, I've seen those videos where people are like talking to these young kids, you know, and I say young kids, you know, teenage or early 20s or something like that, and they ask them all these questions like, you know, what is a rotary phone, that kind of thing, and they're all like, what? Like I have no clue. So I feel like we're kind of ninjas in that way, you know, because we grew up in a time where we actually you know, needed to rely on our memories a lot more. And now these kids, they don't know a lot of stuff. I'm not saying they're stupid or anything like that. It's just, like I said, the phones just kind of take all that away, you know. I remember even in school, we weren't allowed to use calculators or anything like that, like for basic stuff. You know, and now every day, like, people are just, they're using their phone for everything. So it's just funny. Those videos are funny whenever you watch those. If you haven't seen any, you should look for them, because some of them are very funny. I saw this one that was this woman who was like in her car, and I don't know if she did it just as a joke, you know, or whatever, but she was a younger woman, and she was like complaining, basically like about, you know, why can't we just have one phone in the house, you know, like something that everybody uses all the time, you know, blah blah blah. And it was a reaction video, so there was this guy that was reacting to it, and he was like, oh my god, she's describing a house phone. And he was like, am I really that old? Does she not know what a house phone is? Like, it was just so funny. I had a great laugh watching that one. I thought it was hilarious. Alright, so we're just about, we're at like 25 minutes. Oh, here's an ampersand over here. Let me find one. We're just at roughly 25 minutes. Now probably 26. No, still 25. And I did a little bit of blue, so the little blue sections that you see in here, some blues over here, and then I just did some pinks around the same kind of area. And I can zoom in a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit better. Let me move this. So some of the blues in here, and then let's see, some of my desk is really dirty. Not dirty, but cluttered. And then some pinks and blues over here. Yeah, did some blues up here. I think that looks pretty. I think this one's turning out to be something that's really nice. Looking at it in my camera view for you guys, I like it. Like you can see in the camera view, you can really see the tea towel edge here. The cookie's starting to come together. I'm starting to get that real nice, and I'm excited to work my way up to get up to the coffee, the coffee foam, the 4-leaf clover and the coffee foam. Probably the most boring thing is going to be when I get up to the top up here, because this is all, you know, just like color blocking and stuff like that. There's a lot of the W, which I think is, I don't remember what color that is. The W, it's like a white color, right? It's number 948, so there's a lot of that up there. So that's going to be boring for me. I probably should have done that first. So it would have been done already. But I like the colors on this so far. I think it looks nice. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I think that's it. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. I will do my best to get back to it. And thank you to all of my subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help me out. I think right now, I checked this morning and I was at 270 or 272 subscribers, so we're getting there. You know, with the YouTube monetization and stuff, you know, I got to get up to 1,000 subscribers in order to be able to get monetized. But you know, we're growing steadily, so I really appreciate all of you who have taken the time to subscribe. And yeah, thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.